They look at me and they see this beautiful woman and it's like, oh my gosh, you're drop dead gorgeous and you're so pretty and I want to get a chance to get to know you, not realizing I'm a whole lot deeper than the makeup you see on my face. What would you do if you woke up next to your girl and she was like this? Come out.
Good morning, boo.
I can't even laugh the way I want to laugh. It's so funny. Oh my god. No, but this mask is really good for your face. I'll show you what it is. It really, really works. My skin has cleared up tremendously since I've been using it. So if you're looking for something that's going to help remove toxins from your skin, I recommend this. I'm gonna go wash this off so that I'm aesthetically pleasing for you guys. I know this is tough to look at. I know. But I'm gonna go wash it off and we're gonna go for a walk. Come on, let's go. Hi. What's your name?
Veronica.
What?
Veronica.
I can't hear you.
Veronica.
Veronica.
Yeah.
Why are you not in school?
Sick.
You're sick? You
I
don't,
had a headache.
you don't look very sick to me.
I had a headache like that. I had a headache last night.
You had a headache last night and you woke up with it today? Yeah? You just gonna freeze?
Yeah, then it stopped when I got here.
It stopped when you got here, so you just didn't want to be in school today? You ate loads of crackers? You're a weirdo. Did you get your water?
It's gone.
Did you get some more?
It's in my belly.
Okay, you gotta get some more, right?
Follow me. It's stuck.
So what do you gotta do to get it in there? Oh. Cool. So what grade are you in?
Third.
Third grade. Oh my goodness. Are you getting good grades?
Kind of.
Kind of? You're trying though, right?
Uh-huh.
You're making it work? Kind of? Is that how you do kind of? What is that? You know, a lot of people are going to remember you because you were like 8 months old when I first recorded you. Did you know that? How old are you now?
I'm 8.
You're 8? 8 years? Oh my. Are you going on 30 tomorrow? Do you know what that means?
No. What does that mean?
Huh?
What does that mean?
What does it mean? It means you're growing up really, really fast. Do you think you're growing up really fast? No? You think it's taking forever?
I don't want to be a mom.
You don't want to be a mom? Well, you don't have to be a mom.
Like you're not a mom?
I'm certainly not a mom. I mean, I have pets, but that's it. Those are my kids for right now.
Am I their cousin?
Yes, they are your cousins. So you don't want to have kids? Ever? Why not?
I want to have dogs like you.
You want to have dogs like me? You don't think that kids are going to be cool? You get to teach them all kinds of cool stuff and take them to the theme parks?
I'd rather do it by myself.
You'd rather do it by yourself? You know, when I was your age, I thought the same thing. We'll check on you in about 20 years and see if you change your mind.
I won't change my mind.
You won't?
Uh-uh.
Okay.
Let's
Well,
go
when you
meet
do,
your dogs.
when you do, we're gonna play this video back so that you can see that you said you didn't want any kids.
Let's go meet your dogs.
They already met my dogs. You mean you want to see them?
Yeah, I want to meet them.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait. All right, say bye.
No.
Say bye. I don't have all that space, girl. You sound like a drowning fish. Say bye.
Bye.
Word!
Yo, that's funny as fuck. That's real. That's some real shit. Yeah, Swift, which is the producer, if you don't know his name is Swift. He just seems lame as a motherfucker. Like, that whole scene at the studio made me cringe. I was cringing the whole time. I was like, no, like, come on, Cardi. Her dude's in jail or whatever, but like, come on, bruh. He ain't the T. Like, really. He is not the T. I don't want to see.
What's up, guys? I'm still braiding my hair, so please excuse what I got going on. I just needed to come and ask you guys a question because this is something that I really don't know how to feel about it. Usually I would go, to my best friend and talk about it, but sometimes I need other points of view. So I'm definitely going to be paying attention to the comments on this. So my question is, if you're getting to know someone, let's say you're talking to somebody, you guys are getting to know each other, you're talking for a few weeks and you finally meet. Everything is good, you're vibing, you're being honest, everybody, you're talking, you're getting to know one another a little bit, and you go home, you go your separate ways. Who is supposed to say something first? Is the other person supposed to contact you first, or are you supposed to contact them first? And I'm asking this because I'm gonna be transparent with you guys. I'm not one to sugarcoat things or lie or any of that. So I'm just gonna give it to you straight up. I've been talking to this guy who claims to be so interested in me. And I'm the type, if you wanna get to know me, that's fine. I'm an open book. Anybody can get to know me if you want to. I'm gonna tell you what it is, so we're all on the same freaking page. And you can't look at me and say that I ever lied to you or you didn't know. He wanted a chance to get to know me. I said fine. So we're talking over the past couple of weeks and he turns out to be pretty cool. I don't get any negative vibes from him. He's never disrespected me. I've never had to put him in check like I do some guys. Everything is cool. We met, we talked for a little bit, we got to know one another a little bit better, and I was straight up with him. I told him, you're a cool guy, but I don't see this going any further than friendship. And that's fine by me because I'm okay with having friends. There's nothing wrong with having friends, but I know what his intention is for me, and his intention is to be with me. But physically, he's not my type. He's too short. There's just some physical features I'm not gonna be able to get past. And I understand that everybody has flaws, and we have to learn to accept one another's flaws. And for me, I can do that, but when I have my standards, like everybody has their thing that they're not compromising on. Some people don't want you to snore. They're not compromising on that. Like if you snore, that's it, they're done. With me, it's a physical thing. Like if I'm not physically attracted to you, nothing else is gonna make me be attracted to you. You can have a great personality, but that's not gonna do anything for me. And you can judge me if you want. That's just what it is. The first thing we see when we look at people is what they look like. Maybe that's just me, and like I said, that's fine. So I kept it real with him. I'm not gonna lie. Like, what I'm gonna lie for? My thing is, why do I need to consider your feelings when I'm being honest? If I was to not say anything, and I was to keep leading this cat on to make him feel like this could go somewhere that he wants it to go, I'm gonna be the one that's miserable in the end because he feels like this is going somewhere and I know I don't want to pursue that. I have to be honest. Like, there comes a moment in life where you have to make a decision. You have to say to yourself, if I lie, this could end up being really jacked up for me in the future. But if I tell the truth now, I can end all of that. It's not a big deal. I'm not tethered to the cat. I'm not in love with him. I have nothing to lose, and neither does he. Either way, I explained all of that to him, but I told him, you know, you're a good guy. I can tell that you're a good person. I would love for us to continue to be friends and keep getting to know one another, because we don't know the future. And I know that I value every single relationship. I said this in my other video. I value every single relationship I encounter, because that person can help me to learn something I didn't know before. So I look for value in relationships with people. So I pretty much let him know that, and he seemed to be okay with it. He was agreeing with me and nodding a lot, and if he was lying, that's his bad. You feel me? He told me that, you know, he's having some issues with his internet, and I get it. But it's been a few days and he hasn't said anything to me. And this is somebody who has been talking to me every single day, multiple times per day. He would hit me up. So to go from that to not saying anything at all, it makes me feel like, why weren't you just straight up in the beginning? And this is the issue that a lot of people have. Why are you lying? Why are you putting up a front? Just be straight up. Like, if you feel like, you know what, I understand how you feel, I get it, I don't feel the same way, let's just call it quits right now, I'm not gonna be mad at you. I can't help but respect how you feel. And I can't help but say, all right, let it be what it is. So my thing is, just be straight up. Like, I understand that a lot of people aren't real these days. A lot of people run from the truth these days. A lot of people don't want to hear the truth these days because they get all in their feelings. Get out your feelings. Like, you only get one life. So why are you going to go through life lying to people or lying to yourself? Just be real. My feeling on it is, just be straight up. When it comes to me personally, I am not the type of woman you can just say whatever, do whatever. Like, I read your body language, I pay attention to your actions, I pay attention to the micro expressions in your face when I'm looking at you, because a lot of times people will have an emotion and they won't readily come out and display it, but if you watch their face, there's always a little twitch or something there that'll let you know that they're having some kind of reaction inside their head that they're not letting you know about. I'm gonna put the question to you guys. When it comes to talking to fellas, we'll talk about women in another vlog. When it comes to talking to the fellas, guys, why do you do that? Why don't you just keep it real? What is it that's so wrong with you saying exactly how you feel? Do you feel like you're gonna hurt the woman's feelings? I think you guys underestimate the strength of a woman. We can handle a lot, and we can handle it with grace if you're smart enough to be straight up. Some of the men that I've encountered in life, they feel like they don't want to be judged. They don't want their decisions to be judged. They don't want their thoughts and actions to be judged. So they'd rather lead the woman to believe that she's right all the time, even when they have an opinion or they have a preference or they have something that they want to say. They don't say it because they don't want to be judged. They don't want her to talk trash. They don't want her to be embarrassed. They don't want her to stop liking him or walk away, or they don't want to lose something. Like, and right now I'm speculating because I have no idea, because I have yet to have a man actually be straight up and say, this is how I feel. Let's communicate about it, you know, and have me say, well, this is how I feel. So let's see if we can reach a compromise. Let's see if maybe we should just call this quits. Let's see if maybe we can pursue something here. Decisions become a lot easier when you get out of your feelings and you stop thinking that it's all about you. Because I could feel some kind of way right now. If I was a weaker woman, I could feel some kind of way right now about the fact that we met up and now he's not talking to me. But the way that my self-respect is set up, I really couldn't care any less. My only issue is that he should have kept it real with me. Just like I kept it real with him. I didn't sugarcoat it. I was straight up. And I have noticed that there are many men who, they look at me and they see this beautiful woman and it's like, oh my gosh, you're drop dead gorgeous and you're so pretty and I want to get a chance to get to know you, not realizing I'm a whole lot deeper than the makeup you see on my face. So when we get to a point where we're talking to one another and I'm asking you those really deep questions that are forcing you to reach down into yourself and give me a solid answer versus just some superficial something so you can get in my drawers later, they don't know what to do. It's like, how dare you be so deep and so profound and so wise? Like, how dare you be like this amazing woman? And now they're intimidated. And I'm not saying all men are like that. All I'm saying is there are certain men who are attracted to me who are this way. And it's what's kept me from deciding to pursue anything with those specific men, because they're just not ready for someone like me. Like, the things that I want, the way that I express myself, how open I am and how honest I am, it's just, it hasn't been an easy road finding a match who is also just as honest, just as compassionate, just as as me. Like, I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea. I'm not bashing males or men, and that's not an excuse for the reason why I've dated women in the past. Also, like I said, that's another vlog, so make sure you stay tuned for that down the rabbit hole. Boom. But I'm saying this to say, I want there to be a change. Like, I want to see more men just be honest. We can only respect your honesty if you tell it to us. We can't respect you as a man. We can't respect your honesty if you're keeping it to yourself and making us feel like we're always right. I'm not one of those women. I'm not one of those women who, when I ask you, what color should I do my hair? And you go, whatever color you want, babe. I know that. I could have done that without asking you. I'm asking you because I want to include your preference. And I've noticed a lot of epiphanies today. I've noticed that when you do something like that, when you say something like, hey babe, what color should I do my hair? And they say, you should do black. I love black on you. And you go, okay. And you decide, I like the black, but I'm really feeling this red. So I'm gonna do red this time, and then next time I'll do the black. They feel some kind of way. Like, just because you gave an opinion or I asked you for your opinion, you think I should actually take it right now. And if I don't, I shouldn't have asked you for it. That is so childish. It's so childish. I can't. When someone asks you for your preference, it's because they want other options to consider. Ultimately, the decision rests with that person. And if they don't take your advice this time, it doesn't mean they'll never take it at all. The very next time I do my hair, I may do a full head of black hair just for you. So I feel like we should be more understanding with one another. We're all human. We all make mistakes. We all do stupid things. We all get into our feelings from time to time. But I feel like we need to be more understanding with one another. We want people to understand us. We want people to understand how complicated we are and how much we want and how clingy we can get and how we always want our way and how stubborn we can be. But we never want to accept those same qualities in other people. We never want to understand this person feels the same way about themselves, because in their world, it's just them. And in my world, it's just me. And when the two meet, it should be a collab. It shouldn't be a conflict. You feel me? I feel like this is really deep right now, and I didn't even mean to get this far into it, but let's just roll with it. I feel like we need to understand each other more. And I feel like we need to communicate better as people. I think we need to be more honest with how we're feeling. If you're just not feeling me, tell me. I'm not 3 years old. I can take it. I've been rejected before, if you can believe it. You know what I mean? But I've been rejected before. There are men and women alike who I've tried to, pursue something with, and they just, I'm not interested. I don't do red bones. I get it. It's not my fault that I'm red. I get it from my mama. Not really. I get it from my dad, but we'll talk about that later also. But I can take rejection. I'm a big girl. Like, all I'm gonna say is, okay, I understand. You know what? I wish you the best, and whatever it is you're looking for, I hope you really find it. Because there's no reason to get mad. Not everybody's gonna like you. Not everybody's gonna wanna be with you. And just because you have great conversation with someone does not mean that you need to have a relationship with this person. It reminds me of when Medea was talking in that play, and she was saying,
some people come in your life for a lifetime, some come for a season. You got to know which is which. And you're gonna always mess up when you mix them seasonal people up with lifetime expectations. You can't, they got people that done got married with people they was only supposed to be with for a season. They done got married to people they only supposed to be with for a season and wonder why they having so much hell in their life. That was a person that was supposed to come and teach you one thing. You didn't know it, so you just fell in love. And now you wonder why you ain't got no peace, no way you go.
This person was supposed to be in your life for one specific thing. They were supposed to teach you something. But because you got all wrapped up in your feelings and you fell in love, y'all got physical, and now you're together, but you're miserable because you know you're incompatible. Let me reel that all back in, and let's get back on track. Boom, boom. I digressed, but it's okay. It's all good. Somebody needed to hear this today. You know what? I needed to hear this today. And that's the beauty of having these vlogs, is to be able to get how you feel out into the open without opposition. There's nobody around me right now to look at me and say, but wait, you're wrong, and there's why. Or, girl, I agree with you. And sometimes we just need to talk. And I love the fact that you guys allow me to talk to you and be so blunt, raw, and uncut with you. I don't have to sugarcoat anything with y'all. I love the fact that I can come here and I can really be who I am and you guys accept me. That means more to me than anything, and you have no idea. You have no idea. That means the world to me. That I can come to you guys and I can vent, because I have another story that I'm gonna tell you guys, not in this vlog. There's gonna be a down the rabbit hole video where I explain to you how in my childhood I was never able to express myself, and even now, especially within my own family. And I hope you guys don't judge me. Like, I know you won't, but I know there's some new people who are gonna show up and they're gonna judge me. I already expect it. I don't even plan to address the negativity. So the bottom line is, let's be more understanding of one another as human beings. Let's stop putting people on pedestals and expecting all of this miraculous stuff from them that we wouldn't even give. Let's make sure that we're being honest, not only with ourselves, but with other people. If you're not feeling somebody and they want to get at you, just let them know. If they can't take it, that's not your problem. Find a tactful way to let them know that you're uninterested, but you wish them well and you're so sorry for any inconvenience and things like that. I had to learn this over time. It takes a little bit of finesse. You got to be able to finesse people. And I want to know from you guys, who, because I deviated a little bit from the original question, who should speak first? If me being a young lady and him being a young man, we meet up, we talk, we get to know each other. Once we go back home and you know, into our separate lives and everything, is it appropriate for him to hit me up first, or should I hit him up first? You guys let me know in the comments. I'm gonna get back to braiding my hair and I'm gonna see y'all on the flip side. Hey guys, so this is about as much red as I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop here. I know y'all like, I know she ain't still braiding her hair. I told you I take my time. Weren't you paying attention? This is where I'm gonna stop with the red. I'm gonna start doing the black yarn now, and it shouldn't take me very long. I know it looks like a lot of braids, but the way that I made my part, they seem a lot more full than they are. And that helps them lay a certain way so that I get the full look without having too much stuff in my head. So I'm gonna start on the black hair. After I get myself something to eat, I will let you guys see it, and especially the finished products. Right now I'm watching He Flawless on YouTube. Yes. He talks some truth. That's all I got to say. That's about it. Just wanted to give you guys a tiny little update. When I feed the dogs and go outside, I'll take you guys with me so we can enjoy this beautiful day together. And until then, I'm gonna see you on the flip side. Got me some garnaches for lunch. If y'all don't know what garnaches is, go look it up, because I'm not getting ready to tell you. And a piece of garlic bread. Yummy in my tummy. It's a little bit cloudy out. Looks like rain. Looks like rain. Over here it looks a little worse. It's not that bad though. It's not as cool as I want it to be, but it's all right. It's alright. We're just enjoying the outdoors.
Get it from my mama.